Hi there, and welcome to my tutorial on how to make an employee time log in Microsoft Excel. The final workbook will have two sheets. One where you can list your employees, set their pay rates, and view their total hours and pay. And on top of that, you can change the date ranges above and the totals below will update automatically. Over on the time log page, you'll have a space where you can record all the time worked by each employee. All you have to do is enter the date, name, start and stop times, and the number of hours is calculated automatically. Okie dokie, now that you know what you're building, let's get to it. Starting with a blank Excel workbook, the first thing that you want to do is set up the worksheet structure. Click here to select all cells, then right-click on the column headers and select column width. Set the size to 12 and click OK. Then right-click on the row headers, select row height, set the size to 20 and click OK. Then up in the ribbon, change the vertical alignment to middle and change the horizontal alignment to left. After that, click the down arrow next to the fill color button and select more colors. Click on Custom. Then in the box where it says hex, enter F1, F3, F4. This is the hex code for a nice background gray. Once you have it, click OK. Next, select column A, right-click, column width, set the size to 6, and click OK. Then select row 1, right-click, row height, set the size to 30, and click OK. Then bold the font, set the font size to 14, click the down arrow next to the fill color button, select dark blue, then click the down arrow next to the font color button, and select white. Okie dokie, that does it for the worksheet structure. Now we will make a copy of this worksheet so we don't have to repeat these steps all over again. Right-click on the Worksheet tab, select Move or Copy, check Create a Copy, and click OK. Rename one sheet to Employees, and rename the other one to Time Log. Let's begin with the Employees worksheet. Select cell B1 and type in Employees. Then select columns C, D, and E and change the horizontal alignment to right. Next, select the range B3 through C4. Click the down arrow next to the Borders button and select More Borders. For the color, select this gray right here. Then click the Outline and Inside buttons to apply the border around all cells and click OK. Then select B3 through B4, bold the font, and change the fill color to this gray here. Then select C3 through C4 and change the fill color to white. Now select cell B3 and type in Start Date. And below, type in End Date. Then in cell C4, type in a date of your choice and type a later date below. We will now format these dates to look a little better. Select C3 and C4, right-click, and select Format Cells. Click on the Number tab, then under Category, select Date. Make sure that the location listed here matches your location, and then you can select a date format from the list above. Now, if you don't see a date format that you like, you can always create a custom one. To do so, under Category, select Custom. You can then use a combination of M's, D's, and Y's to create a date format of your choice. Personally, I like to use MMM space DD, comma, space YYYY. Either way, once you have the format the way you want, click on OK. Now let's create the employee table below. Start by selecting the range B6 through E10. Then up in the ribbon, go to Insert, Table. Check the box next to My Table Has Headers, and click OK. Then click on the Table Design tab in the ribbon, and uncheck the box next to Filter button. Now, this next step is very important, so please don't skip it. Where it says Table Name, change the name of the table to Employee. This is vital to our formulas later on. And once you've changed the table name, go to Home, and for the fill color, select No Fill. Okie dokie. Now we're going to customize the table style. Make sure that you have a cell selected somewhere in the table. Then go to Table Design, click the down arrow here, and select New Table Style. Give the style a name of your choice. Then, for the table element, select Whole Table and click Format. Under the Fill tab, select No Color. Then, under the Border tab, for the color, select this gray here and click the Outline button. Then change the border color to this slightly lighter gray and click the Inside button and click OK. Now select the header row element and click Format. Under the Border tab, click None. Then change the border color to this gray here and click the Outline button. Move to the Fill tab and select this gray here. Then move to the Font tab, bold the font, and click OK. And that does it for the style, so you can click OK again. To apply the style, under the Table Design tab, click the down arrow here and select your custom style. Awesome. Now for the table headings. Enter Name, Pay Rate, Hours, and Total Pay. Then enter a few pieces of sample data like so. Once you have, select the 3 columns on the right, then go to Home, click the down arrow here, and select Number. Finally, select the Hours and Total Pay columns, change the fill color to light gray, and change the font color to blue. Okie dokie, that does it for this worksheet for now. We will come back later to finish the formulas, but until then, we need to finish the time log worksheet. But before we get to that, I want to mention that although this template is simple and easy to use, it does have its limitations. Luckily, it isn't the only solution out there. Today's video is sponsored by Connecteam, which is a beautifully designed app for managing your entire deskless team in one place. In fact, Connecteam is not only powerful, but it's super accessible and an incredible solution for managing your employee timesheets all in one place. Your team can clock in, clock out, and manage their own schedules all from their phone. But wait, there's more. Managers can ensure staff only clock in and out from work from their job sites using geolocation, or they can even use geofencing if your employees are on the go during their shift. Employee hours are automatically logged into digital timesheets, ready for payroll, not to mention Connecteam's payroll integrations with softwares like Gusto, Paychex, ADP, and more. Plus, you can even manage absences, PTO requests, employee availability, and overtime. Your employees can also add notes on timesheets, request edits, and the manager will see it all in real time. And you can add checklists, details, and other awesome features as well. Connecteam has tons of awesome tools that make managing your employee schedules and timesheets simple, easy, and hassle-free. So, if you are really looking for an awesome all-in-one tool to track your employees' time and so much more, then you should absolutely go check out Connecteam. You'll find that it's packed with so many awesome features, and it will really save you and your team a ton of time and effort. And the best part, it's absolutely free for companies with up to 10 users, and they even offer a 14-day free trial with no credit card if your team is bigger than 10. So really, go check it out. I left a link in the description to make it easy to find, and you'll be glad that you did. That being said, let's get back to our build. Our next step is to complete the time log worksheet. Start by selecting cell B1 and type in time log. Then in cell B3, type in date, then employee, start, end, and hours. Next, select columns D through F and change the horizontal alignment to right. Now we will make the table. Select B3 through F15 and go to Insert, Table. Check the box next to My Table Has Headers and click OK. Then, under the Table Design tab, uncheck the box next to Filter button, and for the table name, change the name to Time Log with no spaces. Again, this is very important, so don't skip this step. Once you've changed the table name, go to Home, Fill Color, No Fill. Awesome. Now you just need to change the table style. To do so, select a cell in the table and go to Table Design, then click the down arrow here and select your custom style. Okie dokie. At this point, go ahead and type in a few dates like so. Once you have, the next step is to change the date format. Select the date column, right-click, and format cells. Under the Number tab, select Date, then choose a date format of your choice, or you can always select Custom and build a custom date format that works for you. Either way, once you're done, click on OK. Next, we will add a drop-down menu to the Employee column to make it super easy to add employee names to the table. But before we do, we first need to move back to the Employees worksheet. Once there, select the Name column, and then click here in this box, which is called the Name box. Type in employee names with no spaces, and press Enter. This creates a range name that will always refer back to the employee names listed here in this table. And once you've created the range name, move back to the time log worksheet, then select the employee column and go to Data, Data Validation. Under Allow, select List, then for the source, enter equals, employee names, which is the range name we just created, and click OK. You should now be able to select names using the drop-down menu, and go ahead and select a few names. Alright, for the next step, go ahead and enter a few time values like so. Then select the Hours column and go to Home, Fill Color, Light Gray. Also, change the font color to blue, and then click the down arrow here and select Number. Now for the formula. Select cell F4 and enter the following. Equals, if function, open bracket, at end, close bracket, greater than equal to, open bracket, at start, close bracket, next argument, open bracket, at end, close bracket, minus, open bracket, at start, close bracket, next argument, 1 minus, open bracket, at start, close bracket, plus, open bracket, at end, close bracket, close parentheses, times 24, and press enter. This formula calculates the number of hours between the start and end times. We use the if function here to ensure that the number of hours is calculated correctly, even in the event that the end time is not greater than the start time. An example of this would be if someone worked an overnight shift from, say, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. And since we added the formula to an Excel table, it automatically copied down for each row, which also means that we are done with this worksheet. So let's move back to the employee worksheet. All that's left here is the formulas to calculate the total hours and total pay. Start by selecting cell D7 and enter the following formula. Equals SUMIFS function, time log, open bracket, hours, close bracket, next argument, time log, open bracket, date, close bracket, next argument, quote, greater than, equal to, quote, ampersand, $C, $3, next argument, time log, open bracket, date, close bracket, next argument, quote, less than, equal to, quote, ampersand, $C, $4, next argument, time log, open bracket, employee, close bracket, next argument, open bracket, at name, close bracket, close parentheses, and press enter. This formula uses the SUMIFS function to calculate the total number of hours that align with dates that fall between the start and end date listed above, as well as the employee in the name column. And of course, once again, the formula is automatically copied down for each row. To finish up, select cell E7 and enter the formula equals, open bracket, at, open bracket, pay rate, close bracket, times, open bracket, at, hours, close bracket, and press enter. This formula simply multiplies the pay rate times the number of hours and gives you the total pay. And with that, you are finished with the worksheet. Awesome, awesome job. Now, before you go, I want to show you how to expand the tables if you need more space. To expand the employee table, just click on the bottom right corner and drag down. Then, over on the time log worksheet, you do the exact same thing there as well. And if your time log table starts to get too long, then you can keep the headers in view at all times by selecting cell A4, then go to View, Freeze Panes, Freeze Panes. This will keep the table headers in view at all times. Other than that, leave a comment if you have any questions or just want to say hi. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and until next time, I will see you again soon in the next Spreadsheet Life video.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall